kind of surprised Vincent didn't cast an intuition on Micah's end step. All right, so a couple of lands from Micah. Jace should be, you know, ticking up there, but Micah could always just brainstorm if he wanted to. There's a Flooded Strands, and he's gonna fate. Okay, so he's on the Fate Seal plan, and he's gonna go the whole way with it. It's a little dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, he just had to put a non-basic on the bottom of his opponent's library when he had a back-to-basics in play because he's afraid of his opponent playing a Jace.
Yeah, well, I mean,
that's not a good place to be. Like, you don't want to be fate sealing with Jace and putting non-basics on the bottom of your opponent's deck when you have back-to-basics on the table.
Yeah, I mean, this is what's, you know, yeah, fate sealing was just, I think, just a bad choice.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, now that the Jace is on 8, that means he's you know, he's missed out on 3 free brainstorms.
Yeah. So
that's a lot of free brainstorms.
Yeah, and now Mike is
better than an Ancestral Recall.
Yeah. Mike is going to have to try to find something with that Sensei's Divining Top. So he sacrifices that Flooded Strands. And we'll see if he finds anything. I mean, regardless, like, even if Vincent manages to land a Jace to kill Micah's Jace, it's still, you know, really tougher for Vincent to beat the shackles and fight through the back to the basics. We see a top. What else do we see there? I don't know. All I could really make out was the top.
I think it was top Spell Snare, and the last card I thought was a Trinket Mage.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Yeah, it could be a Trinket Mage.
Is that in this deck?
Yeah, he has 3 Trinket Mages. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Lingering Souls. Lingering Souls. Lingering Souls. Okay. I'm not really too sure why he wanted to go get Lingering Souls. Doesn't he just need another land to play Jace?
That's what I would do.
Yeah. I would have got land.
I agree.
Alright, so let's see if Vincent draws a land. Oh, I think he did.
He did?
Yeah, he drew a Flooded Strands. That's a good one, too, because he could go fetch up his planes now.
Yeah, now he's just got...
Well, what's going on? Why is he... Why wouldn't he just play Jace here?
I don't know.
Like, Lingering Souls does nothing. It just makes, like, Bedeckling Shackles do something.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to be able to... I mean, is he trying to wait until he has Force back to play a Jace? I mean, you don't really have time for that. He's not going to let you draw a Force of Will, you know? If his plan is to Fate Seal. I think I just would have went for... I mean...
I also would have cast Jace there.
And there's a Stoneforge Mystic. And there's a Spell Snare. And let's see if Micah, instead of Fate Seals, decides to Brainstorm. Do you think he will? Think he'll mix it up or no?
I mean, when your opponent hits 4 lands and doesn't cast the Jace, you have to be like, all right, guess I'm good on this Fate Seal plan, right?
Yeah. I mean, he could Trinket Mage. And, I mean, what would he even want to go Trinket Mage for, you know? The Pithing Needle doesn't really do anything here.
No, it does not.
Yeah, and he already has Sensei Divining Top. Alright, Fate Seal's up to 10. I still think Brainstorm would have been better here. Also, this game is like taking a long time. But this is game 1. Legacy takes so long. It really does. Alright. Let's see what Vincent wants to do here.
And Vincent has a full grip now. I think he's definitely ahead now in this game.
Who? No. Mike is definitely way ahead.
I don't know. I think all he has to do is cast the Jace.
Again, Lingering Souls. Sammy B even tweets in, and Sammy B says, Lingering Souls aren't doing anything. Maybe Vincent wants to wait until the last possible turn before the fate seal, before the ultimate will happen.
But he's just giving Micah a chance to like draw force or something.
Yeah, and Micah is just not taking advantage of this.
Oh, yeah, Micah found a counterspell.
Yeah, finding a counterspell is pretty good there.
It's a wrap.
Well, it's not a wrap. I mean, Vincent could draw force of will. He could go Jace, Micah goes counter, Vincent goes force.
Yeah.
I feel that they should have showed that card to everybody, and so we could see it. So Vincent shuts his eyes, and then he shows the camera. That would be fair.
I would appreciate
If
that.
I'm ever on camera and my opponent's fate sealing me, that's what I'll do for you guys. All right, so Jace is on 12.
Scary number for Jace to be on.
Yeah.
Vincent going to have to send these Lingering Souls tokens at the Jace. 2 of them are going to trade, which is one of the flashback Lingering Souls already dealt with for Micah. Then Micah can steal another one with...
Ooh, there's an Inquisition.
That's pretty good. But well, the issue is he doesn't have enough to cast Jace afterward.
Yeah, he does. He has land now.
Does he have a land?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has land. Micah should have kept that Inquisition on top of his deck, so he protects it from this card. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the counter spell.
Yeah, that's like what you got to do in this format. I don't know what the energy field is doing in his deck, really. Right? He has no combo with it.
He just kind of uses it to like hide behind.
I don't know. It's like maybe some other card would be better in that spot. All right, there's a counter spell on the Inquisition. Yeah, I mean Vincent has the land. Vincent should have played his own Jace now, and this game's gonna be like restarted. And we'll probably be here for another, 20 minutes, and then we'll still be in game 1, and then Judge will say time in the round.
Jace. He just attacked the Souls tokens.
And he didn't cast Jace? What is he doing now?
He's casting another Lingering Souls.
Another Lingering Souls? Alright. So Vincent's really, I guess he's super scared that's another counterspell in Micah's hand. Alright, that Shackles is going to untap. So I see a Spell Snare. Did he draw that Trinket Mage yet?
It's 6 Brainstorms now that he could have had for free.
Yeah, he could have had it, yeah. Alright, there's a Trinket Mage. So Trinket Mage will resolve.
Think about that, like 6 more cards in his hand, all acquired through Brainstorm effects.
He also could have, instead of getting Pithy Needle, he could have just got the top back. Drew a card from top and then got the top.
Yeah.
Because Pithy Needle's not doing anything here. Then he could have replayed top. So definitely a long, drawn-out game here. All right. Micah taps an island, but then decides to untap it. What is he going to do with Jace now? Okay, now he decides to Brainstorm.
Oh man, look how sick that is. So good. Brainstorm.
Oh yeah, right? He's like, maybe I
was
should do
going to
this more
lose
often.
now that he started brainstorming with his Jace.
Yeah, and isn't Energy Field and Jace, somebody else pointed it out on
It's a
Twitter.
non-bow, yeah. Like the energy field does not protect the Jace.
Yeah. Alright, Micah passes the turn. There's a Caracas from Vincent. Caracas falls under the non-basic category, so that won't untap if Vincent uses it once.
Yep. It's back to basics. Vincent has managed to get all of his basics out of his deck, though.
Yep. He drew enough sack lands, and his life total doesn't really matter. Alright, so Micah steals one of the spirit tokens. Jace, takes some damage. There's a Caracas.
Yep, Jace down to 8 counters.
And I think a Batterskull is going to enter play. And Micah will top in response. Shackles on taps. And Micah draws for his turn.
Yeah, I mean, this for a game where turn 3 back to basics was played, when the opponent had 2 non-basics tapped.
Yeah.
This game has lasted quite a while.
I mean, Micah's deck's super slow.
Yeah.
All right.
Pithing Needle.
He's a named Batterskull, so like he can't move that Batterskull anymore. And is he gonna brainstorm? Is he gonna bounce a spirit token? Why would he bounce a spirit token?
He's just getting aggressive. He's just killing his opponent.
Okay. I mean, see, it seems interesting to say the least. Yeah, I mean, I could only imagine there's not even that much time left in the round. That's crazy.
Vincent finally plays the Jace, so the Jace just gets binned.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Vincent probably realizes that he could have played that Jace much earlier, and Micah would have had many less turns with Jace in play. But the thing is that Micah, didn't gain as much of an advantage from having the Jace in play for so long as he could have.
Yeah.
He actually missed 8 brainstorms. 8.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That's more than a whole hand worth of cards.
Alright, so Micah attacks in.
Yeah, now that's going to put Vincent down to 5 here. And things are looking pretty good for Micah. The one problem with this deck that Micah's playing is he's going to win a lot of his matches 1-0.
Yeah, he might, yeah.
I know when I played Mono Blue back to basics, when I started out the tournament 6-0, 4 of my wins were with 1 game.
Alright, so Micah brainstorms in response. He has a Force of Will. We'll see what he decides to do. But yeah, I don't know. This game has been just super slow. All right, so Inquisition is going to take the Sensei's Divining Top. Doesn't really matter that much because Micah has another one.
Accepting signups for the 3 o'clock special sealed event.
Those of you who are nearby in the area, they're still taking signups for the 3 o'clock special sealed event. So if you want to come by, get in the tournament.
Yeah, that's true.
Battle.
Alright, Vincent attacks for 1.
Super fun. Go ahead and come on.
Sammy B saying that Vincent gains a life off Batterskull.
That's true. He does, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe that life total should
Oh,
be
no, that's not true.
Is that?
The creature gains lifelink.
Oh, the creature gains lifelink? Okay.
Yeah, it's not that you gain however much life, right? Can you look up Batterskull really quick?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure the creature gets +4/+4 vigilance and lifelink.
Batterskull, yeah, okay. So, just to confirm for Sammy B, because he's been pretty spot on so far.
Yeah.
It says when it...
Yeah, the equipped creature just gets +4/+4 vigilance and lifelink. So the lifelink, it's not going to gain Vincent life. It's not whenever this creature deals damage, you gain that much life. Written on Batterskull.
Okay.
It's that the creature itself gets lifelink.
Sure. Alright, so Micah will use that Sensei's Divining Top to draw a new card. And he will play Counterbalance.
That's a good one.
Counterbalance is probably going to resolve. And Vincent will scoop it up.
Yep. Vincent backing it up.
Yeah.
Now we're ready to go on to game 2.
Yeah.
Micah Greenbaum able to take down game 1 with his very sweet mono blue control deck.
Yeah, that was kind of a weird game. Vincent was attacking with the Spirit token, and he was like dead on board. It looked like, right? Or no? Didn't it look like Vincent was attacking with the Spirit token when he was like dead on board?
Yeah.
Why was he doing that? All right. Well,
I don't know.
Anyway, we have about 20 minutes left in the round, so it's going to be almost impossible for these guys to finish. That's my guess. Well, Micah's going to sideboard in a couple of cards.
Everybody's betting donuts now on Twitter. Nice, I like it.
Yeah, Micah's probably going to board in 2 Spell Pierce and the extra Vidalcan Shackles, maybe? Whoa, and what do you think your guy's going to bring in?
I imagine he's going to be bringing in Vendilion Click, Spell Pierce, Disenchant. That's it. Not really a lot you can sideboard against this deck. You might want, actually, definitely bring in extra Force. So, Force of Will, Vendilion Click, Spell Pierce, Disenchant.
What do you think about these energy fields? Are they going to stay in, or?
No, I think the card, I don't even understand why the card's in this deck.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
Yeah.
What do you think of Reigns of Power? It's kind of a fun way to
What does that do again?
surround it. It's for Stronghold, right here. Look it up.
Okay.
I like the exact text, but I'm pretty sure it's like
Well, what do you think it does?
it takes a guy.
Okay. It's from Commander.
Oh, it's one of the Commander cards? This is not the card I was thinking of then. Oh no, it's from Stronghold originally.
Yeah. Okay. Untap all creatures you control, and all creatures target
it's an
opponent
insurrection.
controls. You and that gain each control of those creatures until the turn. Okay. So yeah, it's a 4-mana insurrection if you have no creatures.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just good against what?
Well, they like show and tell and an Emrock all into play.
Okay, and then you just die.
No, you just Reigns of Power.
But you can't attack on their turn.
If they showed and telled an Emrock all into play,
Oh,
you
show
get a
and tell.
turn. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, why not control magic then? Isn't that better?
You can't target an Emrock all with control magic.
I think you could.
No, you can't.
No?
It's protection from spells, right? Yeah.
Okay, so all right.
Like you can target it with an Oblivion Ring because once the Oblivion Ring's in play, it's no longer a spell.
Sure,
But
but
you can't.
if they show and tell,
So if you like replenish a control magic, you could take it in rock.
But
you can't like cast the.
if they cast show and tell, so don't you put the control magic in face down? Don't they put in the Emrakul face down? Then they
hypothetically, yeah. I
Yeah.
guess you could just put the control magic in
yeah.
off the. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that works. You're right.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, this is more versatile, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you can also like steal Progenitus type things.
Yeah, or you can steal when they're just, Yeah, I'm not. I guess this is pretty much the same thing, but you could do it to a Progenitus and deal him 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I don't know. Control magic seems pretty good against like Reanimator, right? Because all their reanimation stuff are sorceries. So they're just like animate dead or exhume some big guy, and then you untap and you're like control magic. I don't know. It's an option. So yeah, Sam and B was confused. He said that that was maybe like the old rule with lifelink. So, but
yeah, it's so the thing is that lifelink as the keyword ability, it's not that like if Batterskull says the creature gains lifelink, so it's the creature that has the lifelink. It's not the Batterskull that actually, which the Batterskull is still Vincent's.
Yeah.
Because it still controls it. So the Batterskull said whenever this creature deals damage, you gain that much life. Then Vincent would be the one gaining the life. But because it just says the creature gains lifelink, the creature is the one who's gaining the life, and Micah controlled the creature.
okay.
Cyrus Mandrake is asking whether or not the Batterskull falls off when Vincent loses control of the germ, and it does not. Equipment stays attached to things, even as control of the creature moves back and forth. Normally, though, Vincent, because he still controlled the Batterskull, would be able to move the Batterskull off of that germ. But Micah, the turn that he stole the Batterskull, used a pithing needle, naming Batterskull, to prevent Vincent for moving it around.
You
So that's what happened there. Just to clarify that for everybody who's confused about it.
you lost me there. But supposedly you can't control Magic and Emrakul off Show and Tell. That's what somebody tweeted in. I'm not sure. I don't know all the rules. But all right, so Vincent leads off with the Flooded Strands. Then we can check with the judge to double check. And Underground Sea allows him to play a Thoughtseize. So a decent start for Vincent. Terminal Thoughtseize always is good. You gotta take the Brainstorm here. We see a hand of Scalding Tarn, Polluted Delta, Jace the Mind Sculptor, Brainstorm, Counterbalance, Counterbalance.
Is that a counterbalance all the way to the back?
Is it?
I think it might be a back to basics.
Is it a back to the basics? I thought it was a second counterbalance. I thought maybe it was for a second it was a Force of Will, but I'm pretty sure it was another counterbalance.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's weird. A lot of those cards have that same hue of red.
Yeah,
on
they do.
that corner,
Yeah.
You know.
Maybe it was all from the same artist, or at least the same like time error. All right, a Scalding Tarn from Micah, and Vincent's probably gonna hit his hand again with another form of discard. This time in the form of Inquisition. Vincent doesn't have Swords of Plowshare in his hand, does he? No, that's a Seal Cleansing, right?
Yeah, I mean, that would be pretty
oh,
awkward.
okay.
No,
That's
it's a disenchant.
a
Disenchant.
okay.
That's,
Yeah.
when you said Seal Cleansing, I was just like, oh, disenchant.
Yeah.
Same difference.
All right, so there's Inquisition. Inquisition. I think he might take the repeal, or he takes a Counterbalance.
Ooh, that's rough, because he has two of them.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe you just take like the repeal or something.
I guess he's definitely countering this counterbalance.
No, well he has.
His plan is to spell snare it, right?
No, his plan is to disenchant it and hope.
Oh, he's gonna risk the blind flips?
Well, I mean, Micah didn't even cast the Counterbalance, so I think Micah's gonna not cast Counterbalance until he has at least spell snare mana open, which is fine.
It's reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, Micah's up a game, so he could play like a more controlling game this time.
Well, I don't know how much time is left.
Okay, somebody else says you can control Emrakul. Because I was actually telling my friend to have Control Magic in the sideboard because he lost to this Emrakul deck because he just kept telling in Emrakul. So there's some confusion, but I think you could. We'll just say you could. All right, somebody else tweets in they like watching this match. Anything but Rug versus Rug. People do not want to see. At least some people don't.
Yeah, it's become a little stale.
Yep. All right, there's a Brainstorm.
And looks like this is getting spell pierced.
All right, Micah will draw. Hopefully he has his third land. And
He already had one.
Well, oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay. What was it? The Polluted Delta?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And he'll play Counterbalance. Vincent will sacrifice his Flooded Strands in response.
Yep, going to be grabbing probably a basic plains, I assume, maybe a basic island.
Yeah, I mean, after the basic, back to the basics, he knows that he has to go get some basics right away. And he fetches up a plains. And
Attempting the disenchant.
And they're
Let's see. Micah.
Does Micah know his top card?
Does he?
I don't know. All right. Well, he's gonna blind flip, see if he hits. He's probably about like a 15% to hit.
Yeah, I mean, 2's pretty high retention rate in this.
No, he doesn't have too many 2s.
Oh wait, what? He didn't even try?
Yeah. Why wouldn't he try?
It's just free cards.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if he would have hit or not.
All right.
Yeah.
On his next turn, if he draws a 2-drop.
Micah probably just forgot. I actually thought he was going to forget, to be honest.
Why?
Because he just immediately sacked the Scalding Tarn like he was going to spell snare.
Well, I guess that's reasonable.
Just like his body actions and stuff. All right, let's see what he draws. Come on, 2-drop. What was it? It was the last card. Let's see. Oh, Vidalian Click. All right, so it's the last card that he drew. It wasn't the Delta. All right, so this time he remembers. They're admiring the arena counterspell.
It's a cool one.
Yeah. Okay, so it was a repeal. But yeah, he still should have definitely blind flipped. All right, and Micah draws a counterspell now. He traded away that Vidalcan Shackles for a counterspell. All right, so Vincent attacks for 3.
Yeah, and attempting brainstorm.
Yeah, main phase brainstorm. Why doesn't he counterbalance?
Did he not check?
No, I don't think he checked. I think this guy forgets his counterbalances too much. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's
there's a lot of value there.
Yeah, so that happens.
Well, I mean, that's what's the point of playing counterbalance?
I mean, obviously the guy doesn't want to forget the counterbalance,
Yeah.
but he just forgets sometimes. You know. All right, so Vincent puts back 2 cards. It's always like a next leveling thing. All right, so Micah sacks his polluted delta. Yeah, if you have counterbalance, you always just want to slam it over, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so he fetches up an island. All right, so they're just about 12 minutes, 11 minutes or so. So it's hitting the 10 mark pretty soon. It's going to be, I mean, I could see Micah winning this match 1-0.
So could I.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised at all if that happened.
All right, so Micah draws and just passes the turn. Vincent draws Vindicate. All right, he attacks for 3. So his hand is Vindicate, Stoneforge, Spell Pierce. So there's a Stoneforge. All right, so he remembers this time. And shows a Vidalian Click. What is he going to do? Alright, there's a counter spell. And Vincent's going to have to let that resolve.
What flipped for the counterbalance?
A Vidalian Click?
A V-click? Okay.
Yeah. Alright, and Vincent passes the turn. So Micah draws the Vidalian Click now.
Nice.
Still with only 4 islands, so obviously with a control deck you always want to...
I like main phasing V-click there. I don't know. I don't know how you feel about that. Mike will go down to 8.
Yep, Mike's at 8. So Vincent now has a Jace. What is Vincent going to do? Alright, so he sacks the Marsh Flats.
Alright, so I think, is he just going to go for Jace?
Yeah, I mean...
kind of going to get blown out a little bit.
Why?
It's going to get spell pierced, and then I guess going to V-click.
Just to kill the V-click?
Yeah, then it's like both players have nothing, and Micah has a counterbalance in play.
Yeah.
Which is much better than the current board state, as far as Micah's concerned.
Yeah, I mean, Vincent just has to go for it, probably. There's not much time on the clock. Just about 8 minutes.
I mean, he has to hurry if he's
Yeah.
expecting to win this. This is not how he's going to win.
Yeah, I mean, he, like, sacked the land to play the Jace, but now he's, like, you know, second-guessing himself.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
No,
now
he's going with a Vindicate.
All right.
Let's see what gets flipped off this counterbalance.
Yeah, I mean, it's close. You might not... Okay, so you remember this time. All right, just an island. All right, there's Spell Pierce. So Spell Pierce is going to resolve. Vincent only has 1 mana open.
All right. Yeah, well, Vincent, you only have a little bit of time. You got to play faster.
Yeah. All right, Micah untaps. He'll draw up, lay the island. And he'll just pass the turn. Vincent draws a land.
I would have end-stepped that V-click as a removal spell. There's nothing that counters it. Your opponent only has 1 blue up.
I guess he doesn't really care, and he thinks he could go down to 5 life.
Yeah, but you're just like not even using the mana.
Yeah. Well, he might want to use it for like a repeal or something here. All right, here's Jace the Mind Sculptor. Let's see if Micah flips anything. He's slow rolling everybody. Yeah, you got to reveal it. So Jace is going to enter play.
Yeah. Pretty good for Vincent.
What do you think Vincent's going to do now? Is he just going to brainstorm?
I mean, he needs to decide what to do quickly. It doesn't really matter what he does. He's so far ahead now that he resolved the Jace.
Well, I mean, he might just have to try to go for the like a Fate Seal or something. Maybe he's thinking. All right, so in response to brainstorm, he's going to repeal the Vidalian Click. Why would he make that play?
Well, now he knows he has the Brainstorm on top of his deck, so that means that he can use the Brainstorm to counter the Vendilion Click by revealing his own Vendilion Click, and then he can use the Vendilion Click to apply pressure to the Jace.
Yeah. Wait, so it's about, why would that guy throw away a Spell Pierce? That guy just threw... Vincent just put a Spell Pierce in the yard and tapped the mana. He knew the top... I mean, unless he was...
Yeah, he knew the top card was Brainstorm.
Unless he was hoping that Micah wouldn't remember the counterbalance, which... I don't know who's leveling who here, you know what I'm saying?
That's a good question.
Yeah. I mean, also, there's not much time left, so... I mean, maybe they're feeling the pressure of the clock. Alright, so... Micah's just going to brainstorm here.
Alright, now, looks like Micah has a Sensei top now, which he can use to combine with that counterbalance. Pretty potent combination when in play, especially both decks have very similar range of mana cost.
Yeah.
So the counter top can kind of dominate a game.
Alright, there's
especially now that there's a fetch land in play.
Alright, there's top.
The major issue is that, Jace alone beats counter top.
Alright, there's a Force of Will.
Ooh, just on a Sensei tab. Let's see, Micah can try to blind flip on this counterbalance. And I think he also, just try blind flipping first, right? Before you sacrifice your fetch land, definitely just...
Why?
Or activate your top. And
no, the top's on the stack.
Oh, gosh. Getting so discombobulated.
Yeah. This whole entire match has been really, really long.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Micah tried to make your play.
Yeah.
Micah just tried to use the top that was on the stack. Alright. So, Scalding Tarn gets sacrificed. He goes down to 4.
So he's just thinning out his deck to try to hit with that counterbalance top? Counterbalance? I would just go for the blind flip.
No, but he brainstormed at the end of the turn, that's why. At the end of last turn, he brainstormed.
So he knows he's not going to hit there.
Yeah, that's why he had the blind flip.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so there's Island.
Not what he wants to hit there.
Alright. So, Vincent's going to have to go for Turbo Fate Seal. He has to go, super quick. What's going on? He clicked them? Why wouldn't he play the click? Right? He clicks him. Why wouldn't he play the click in response?
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Like it's just a removal spell instead of a random card out of your deck when you have Jace on the table.
Yeah, okay. Alright. This game's gone out of line right now.
Is that an Academy Runes for Micah? I wonder why I played Instead of the Island.
No, it's all islands.
What?
It's all islands.
Yeah. No, I thought he had an Academy Runes in his hand. No. I thought he just drew it.
No. The Fidelity click got bounced. That's what it was.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
All right, so engineered explosives for 3. Feels misty rainforest.
All right.
There's a.
So what's
There's any chance that this match draws?
What, you think Vincent's gonna win?
You think Vincent has enough time to win here?
I mean, if I was Vincent, I would just go for the the fate seal.
Yeah, I mean, I would at least be doing something proactive to try to win.
Yeah. I don't know if they're aware of the time. Just about 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes. All right.
This is Oh no, Micah's not stalling. Vincent's the one taking all the time, and he's the one down a game. People are saying Micah's trying to stall because he's up a game. Micah's definitely not stalling.
All right.
Micah's playing at a very reasonable pace.
All right. So he passes the turn.
All right.
All right.
Micah plays the Misty Rainforest that he had on top, and Vincent now with a Batter Skull and discard spell in hand. Fate Seals. And
I mean, you should play the Batter Skull, right?
definitely.
All right. There's Inquisition.
Does Micah have anything?
Yeah, he has the Vidalian Click. This is bad for Vincent. He's gonna respond to goes Vidalian Click and takes away his Batter Skull.
Yep.
Right?
That Vidalian Click's been around for so long.
I mean, if I was Vincent, I would have just played the Batter Skull. I mean, and the Vidalian Click couldn't kill Jace because Jace is on 4. No, wait.
Yep, it's the top. He gets to counter the Inquisition.
All right. I mean, I would still play the Batter Skull.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And the major issue, though, is that if you play the Batter Skull, then he can cast the V-Click and hit your Jace for 3.
That's fine. Vidalian Click still lives, and then
and then Batter Skull is lethal.
Yeah.
So Micah's at 3.
Yeah. Wait. Did he use Jace's turn? I don't think he used Jace. Did he?
Yeah, didn't he Fate Seal? He went from 2 to 4.
Oh, okay. He Fate Seals
Sealed
first. Okay. Alright, so there's a Sensei's Divining Top. Was that a Shackles or no?
I don't know. Well, what he really wants to hit here is the Shackles. A Repeal's pretty good. His Repeal, he can just bounce the Germ for 1, draw a card.
Alright. This has been just a crazy... I feel like the legacy games are just the craziest.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty nuts. So Micah has top counterbalance assembled, but he's going to need to take it apart if he's going to survive. So
Derek Brown and Ryan Trippetti to the main event stage, please.
Alright, so they're still thinking and wondering what's going on. Alright, there's a Brainstorm.
That's kind of interesting. Does that even get him any... He already knows what these 3 cards are, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, and it was a Shackles. I mean, Shackles stalls for a little, but, you know, Vincent could just untap and then, like, blow the Engineer Explosives.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't know about playing the Shackles.
I mean, if you're going to play the Shackles, you at least attack the Jace with the V-Click, right?
Yeah, why did you just say go?
Players open. That is time in the round. That is time in the round.
I don't think Micah maybe realizes that the Engineer Explosive is on 3.
He must.
Please raise your hand and call judge.
That's extremely important
Yeah,
piece
I don't
of
know.
information here.
Maybe he realizes. He probably does. Someone's saying that he's trying to confuse his opponent by misplaying brilliantly, and then they'll just get a draw and he'll win 1-0, like 101. That's a reasonable strategy. But I mean, Vince is just taking forever. All right, he blows the explosives.
Commander number 2, come on up to the side of its bender. Commander number 2, coming up to the side of its bender. We're going to get you started.
All right, he just needs to start fate sealing. And he brainstorms? I mean, if he just fate seals him, he could just win the game. You know?
Oh yeah, I know.
All right. So why did he tap 2 mana? Oh, now he untaps it? It was like already. I don't know. Dude, he just has to start fate sealing, but he's still brainstorming.
This has been a little bit of an inverse match because when we've seen people who should have been brainstorming,
Yeah, fate sealing, and then
should have been fate sealing and brainstorming.
yeah, pretty crazy game. If you guys are just joining us, I'm Gerard Fabiano here with Jake Van Lunen.
Yeah, we're in Providence, Rhode Island, bringing you guys coverage of the Star City Games Legacy Open.
Yeah, it's been kind of a
Covering
crazy game.
Yeah, kind of a very long, drawn-out match.
Vincent's looking at his graveyard now. They have like a minute left.
Yeah, it's not what Vincent wants to be doing.
Yeah.
So let's see.
JBC
All right.
come on up to the side
Surgical
of its bender
extraction.
for your commander pod. JBC come on up to the side of its bender for your commander pod.
Okay, and I guess it's a draw.
It's a draw.
All right. So it's. I mean, that game was a draw. Okay.
Oh, that game was won by Vincent?
Yeah, I mean, he just attacked with the batter skull.
Okay.
But
Yeah, that understood.
why
So
do-
now the match is a draw.
Yeah. No, the match is a draw.
There's
Yeah.
because there's no conceivable way for either player to win.